Oh my god, mate. I'd like to play fucking Euro Truck with this clamp and see if... Right, stop! 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 Fucking Jesus, Mary. Right, sit, roll that down now. Tit. Fucking racket out of that. Fucking leaving right sitting. Right, Charlie, are you good to go?
I've been good to go for 5 minutes.
Richard, have you got the commentary list?
I've got messages, yes. I've got Red Knight, Spitfire, Red Sorrows.
Right, we'll go from Brandon Spitfire. Right, let's get on with it. Let's get on with the road. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of the BJ show. Look at everyone displaying today. Richard,
I remember when you put this stream link in the bio.
Yes, Richard and Lethal are your commentators, Charlie and Brandon will be your streamers, and I will be popping around the beach like always. So yeah, have a good one. Let's get on with the show.
Old West spoiler system. Right, send me the spoiler system, please.
Richard, come on.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, she comes over day 2. It's a literally part of 1. It's Spitfire. So, Spitfire's back past day 2, and she yesterday at day 1, and now Brandon's back with Spitfire at day 2 in the show. Today's flight attendant is Brandon Farewell, LS Crew. He's owner of LS Crew, and is a former pilot of Acrobatic Vulcan. So, if you look from your left hand side, look, shoot guns, they're weaponized. There's a low flyover with the shooting guns there. I've got my bank in there to our right side. We'll come around side and this is the wing one will pass. See Brandon control the aircraft with the wing waggle. Brandon's been all kinds of teams, former LS Tigers, Red Tigers, all kinds of play teams. You can see Brandon now doing some multiple barrels there. Brandon getting dizziness in that aircraft, really battles there. So you can see Brandon using Spitfire is half battle between Morris Light, based after RAF Coningsby, alongside Lancaster Bombers, Dakota Bomber, and Hurricane. So if you look from around side now, we could have got a knife edge, give him weight. Oi, Brendan! That Brandon's going back now, with gear down into a loop, so if we towards now, get your cameras ready. Keep Brandon, go towards now, so watch your heads. We'll gear up and pull up in the vertical. Let's go climb! I'm coming to that back with the half Cuban 8. See Brandon from around side now, ready for the Dolphin with the guns. Brandon's back with Vespucci is flying his new solo this year. The solo Spitfire. Spitfire. This aircraft, it's real life, looks like a P-51 Mustang, but it's got P-45 for GTA. If you look from your left hand side, there's a low flyover with the flare machine guns. Looks like Brandon's done. Are you done, Brandon? Yep. It looks like Brandon's going back to his base, so it looks like the end of the split. Yes, it is. So yeah, we're on this on Spitfire. Next play item will be the Vulcan. Minions, are you back? We'll do next, I'll do next two after. Well, to be fair, I'm good, Zeb, but I'm next after this week.
Alright, do you have a display?
Yes, bear with me. I'll find it now. The Vulcan.
Just trying to get your thing out.
So then, coming your way tonight after the Vulcan demo team is the solo private jet, followed by the Red Knights, the P-51 Mustang display, the solo A-10. New to the lineup tonight, we've got the NASA laser display. 7:25, we've got the LS Arrows showcasing the Saudi Arabian Saudi Hawks. After that is the Red Arrows, and finishing this weekend off is the Red Arrows inspired display to BT the Reds. So jam-packed evening, but like Richard did say, we have got the Vulcan demo team coming to the beach in just a couple of minutes.
Brandon, give it that. No, I'll get it. Don't give it that. I'll take
Rich,
it.
you sent me the list.
Send me it now, bear with me.
Alright.
Hold on, send thing. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Send him your white team means one. There we go. Thanks, Brandon. Hope the helicopters are clean, no COVID-19.
I'm assuming it's sending because... There we go. Okay. I think he's taken off now. Alright. Hello and good evening. My name is Lethal Minions and I'll be your commentator for Vulcan Demo Team. To start off this evening, the Vulcan Demo Team is going to start off with a flyover pass.
Sorry, I had to fly over Owen and wasn't knowing up for airport to pick me up.
Okay, he's now on approach. If you look to the sky behind us, you may already see him coming in, but here he is, the Vulcan Demo Team. Finishing off with flyover pass, he will next be getting ready for a geared down pass. To tell you a bit about the aircraft today, the Vulcan is a jet-powered tailless delta-wing high-altitude strategic bomber, which is operated by the Royal Air Force from 1956 until 1984. And here we have the gear down pass, showing off how slow the plane can really go. Very nicely done there from our pilot today, which is School Lords. So next up, he will get ready for his third manoeuvre this evening, which is Bombay Door Knife Edge. So ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras out ready and look to the left as our pilot will get ready for his manoeuvre. This is Bombay Door Knife Edge. As you can see, opening the Bombay doors, showing off all those beautiful bombs. Hopefully he doesn't drop on more heads this evening, but finishing off to the right hand side, he will get ready for his next manoeuvre, which is vertical to stall. And from the right hand side, you may already see the jet coming in. I know I can. I don't think you can miss it, but as you can see him easing up, getting ready for the stall. Slowing the jet to approximately 15 kilometers per hour. Stalling the jet in the vertical and dropping it back down. Now the team will finish off to the left once again, getting ready for his fifth manoeuvre this evening, which is knife pass. But this time, the pilot will be waving at us, showing off all the controls and the cockpit. There he has banked the jet to show off his cockpit. I think I see him waving there, can't really tell, but make sure to wave back. So finishing off to the right hand side once again, getting ready for his sixth manoeuvre, which, if you haven't got earplugs in already, I suggest you put them in, as he will be conducting a bomb demonstration along the water. So from the right hand side, make sure to put in your plugs as he will start to drop the bombs. And there we have it, the bombs are dropped. Finishing off to the left hand side, he'll get ready for his next manoeuvre, which is low flyby. And from the left hand side, you can see the jet already, and he has dropped his altitude. This is low flyby. Very nicely done there from School Lords as he finishes off to the right, getting ready for his final manoeuvre this evening, which is overhead pass. You may already see the jet off in the distance, but it's banking a left bank, getting ready for the next manoeuvre, which will zoom straight over our heads. Listen out for the engines, they are very loud. And now we have it, showing off the flares to finish that off. Now the jet will get ready to land as it finishes off his display. Hope you enjoyed that. We now have Solo Private Jet up next. private jet is now taking off, and he'll get ready for his first manoeuvre this evening, which is stall loop. God's sake, my dinner. Okay. So the solar private jet today was originally designed for small groups of transport and has been adapted for a variety of roles. Not to mention it is also based off the Cessna Citation. So here we have the stall loop. And I'll be 2 seconds, I just got to grab my food. Alright, I'm back. And for our pilot one today we have Pritchard. Pritchard has been in this community for around about 2 years now, and has run private jet for the same amount of time. And here we have him showing off a dirty roll.
That's 4-point roll.
4-point roll, my bad. Alright. And next up this evening, the private jet will perform the stall turn. Mirror turn, sorry. There we have it, off into the distance as Pritchard will get ready for the next manoeuvre, which will be stall turn. And for our co-pilot today we have, no forgetting, Ollie. Ollie has been in the flight community for around about a year now. Ollie is not only a co-pilot for Solar Private Jet, but he is also a pilot for Los Santos Arrows and the Golden Eagles. And there we have it, the stall turn. Still on the jet, up in the vertical, and finishing up with that with a turn. Now the team will get ready for the next manoeuvre this evening, which is known as gear loop. So if you look forwards once again, make sure to have your cameras out ready, as this is one of my favourite manoeuvres, keeping his gear down as he completes a loop. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, finishing off with a low flyby. Very nice done there, heard the engines very loud and clear. Now the team will get ready for the next manoeuvre, which is multiple barrel roll. From the left hand side, you may already spot the jet doing multiple barrel rolls, but it will continue to do this till it finishes off to the right hand side. And there we have it. You can see the jet off into the distance as the team coordinates themselves for the next manoeuvre this evening. This is Alpha Pass. Or this. And now we have it from the right hand side once again, slowing the jet as slow as it can go to perform its dominance in the Alpha Pass. And there we have it finishing off to the left hand side, and as the team will get ready for the next manoeuvre, this is Dolphin. Pritch and Ollie will coordinate themselves accordingly as they ease up and ease back down and continue that from the left hand side to the right. And now we have it, that was Dolphin. Now the private jet from the right hand side will come in for its next manoeuvre this evening, which is opposition barrel rolls. This is where the jet will complete a roll just as it did, showing off all its manoeuvrability and the team's teamwork. Next up this evening, the private jet team will show off one of its new manoeuvres, which is knife edge pass. As you can see up in the sky there, Pritchard and Ollie have tilted the jet in a knife edge fashion. Very nice. Now they'll get ready for the next manoeuvre this evening, which is barrel roll pass.
I'll do anything.
Your mic's unmute.
Shit, my bad.
Now the team will get ready for the next manoeuvre this evening, which is Diane pass. Now the team would like to dedicate this manoeuvre to Johan's mum, who sadly passed away. So if we could all take a couple seconds silence in remembrance of his mum. Thank you very much. And if you look to the front one more time, you'll see the jet is pulled straight up into the vertical. This is hover loop. Very nicely done there, as the team has pulled all the manoeuvrability of the whole jet to hover in the sky. Now the team will get ready for the next manoeuvre this evening, which is low flyby. And from the left, you can see Pritchard forming the very low flyby and then easing straight up as he finishes the move. And now we're coming to the last manoeuvre this evening, as the team prepares for the final fly past. And if you've enjoyed the Solo Private Jet display this evening, don't forget to follow GTA Solo Private Jet display on Instagram. That would be very much appreciated. And here we have the final fly past. Now we see private jet completing the brake to land as it finishes off the team's display. And next up, we have the Red Knights display team.
Yeah, I'm coming too.
Alright.
Good evening, boys and girls. I'm back again to commentate for you, the Red Knights. So, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, get your cameras ready. The Red Knights about to combine us with diamond formation. So, ladies, gentlemen, smoke is on. So, give that together for the 2001. Visit the Red Knights. So, sort of come in for entry, big battle. Into diamond. Pull up in vertical into diamond formation. Diamond formation. So you can see there, red 4 switch bind, tuck in to line of stern with red 1. I'm coming back. I'll keep eye on Jeff. You see one jet there, put a smoke on, keep on smoke on. So keep eye on for jets. So get your cameras ready, that's for jets coming from your left hand side, ready for diamond pass. So you can see it with the red, white, and blue smoke, Piotr British flag, nation. So this is diamond pass. You can see there, red and blue smoke, keep on smoke. As you know, they've got a diesel smoke in the jet, so they've got like a smoke tanker. So 5 minutes of blue, white smoke, and minutes of red and blue smoke. So now the switch formation into the aircraft, the fighter jets, protect 24/7 base, that's RF Coningsby and RF Portsmouth. This is Typhoon. So as we call it, mini typhoons will bend their formation, as we call it, Typhoon Bend. The red light's coming back now into box formation. So it's looking like a card formation, but it's 4 jets, so we call it box. So like a square. So this is box. So in line abreast each other there. Now we're about to do a box split, so we're going to split in half now. So 2 jets going to break left, and 2 jets going to break right hand side. So get your cameras ready for the spectacular split. So you can see red, white, blue smoke is on. So this is box split. So we're going to split in half now into start the second half. So they're keeping red, the blue smoke on, ready for synchro position rolls. So you come the synchro pass. And do like option barrels. So that was synchro opposition rolls. I'll keep eye on synchro now turning, ready for the brand new maneuver, ready for synchro dolphin. Go up and down, up and down. So that was dolphin. Now the synchro is going to form back with red 1 and red 4, ready for a dangerous maneuver. But people think they're going to crash, but they've got the health and safety measures there. So this will be a great opportunity to get a photo, as you can see, get a good shot. So ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready for the spectacular J-Bob break. Smokes on, this is J-Bob break. Now, red 1 and red 4 going to form back with synchro pairs now, ready for another J-Bob maneuver. As you can see, the red arrows do this in the display area. This is the signature maneuver. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you look from your left and right, this is the J-Bob pass. See red 1, red 4 about to put and pull up in vertical and synchro pairs staying flat as for the bank. Turn now. So now we're going to do a synchro circus. This is a hard maneuver. I'm about to pull up into 7G for this one. Ready for circus. This is a really dangerous maneuver. So we'll cross 3 times for this one. And the third pass. Now sync again with smoke on still. Ready for crossbow. So this brand new manoeuvre for the Red House this year. So this is the Red House put the new manoeuvre for the 2001 season. So you'll see this in the Airshow this year. Coming back with half Cuban 8 and doing aileron rolls for this one. Now we have a solo coming now, and so if you look from the left hand side, you come solo with the 4-point rolls. So you can see this boss Mark is Welsh, from South Wales. He's a former pilot for the White Arrows, and he's pilot for GT the Reds. And of course, he's pilot for the DCS Blades. Blades is a really cool display team in real life. I actually like the display. Now all 4 jets are going to form back in now. 3. If you look from your left hand side, so they're in battle roll. If you look from the right hand side, ladies and gentlemen, so Morgan's coming from the right hand side, ready for the solo stall. So pull up in the vertical and stall the aircraft. 60. Morgan, stall the aircraft, coming back down, and coming the engine off. On then, the twist end of that, and coming back down. Now if you look towards you now, you see 3 jets in line of stern formation like steps. About to pull up, ready into battle loop. So they use rudders to get back in the battle formation. Coming back down. About to come towards the crowd centre. Fly over the crowds, nice formation there. Now Morgan's coming from your left hand side now with white smoke, ready for solo rolls. So keep doing multiple barrels now. So do rolls there, nicely slow rolls there. I'm all going to form in now with red one, I believe, so. So they're going to put the nice job for you now. So get your cameras ready. Now if you look for your left hand side, you can see Cooper's about to pull up in the vehicle, ready for the spectacular heart. About to pull up in about 6,000 feet. So this is the heart. Now 2 jets coming towards us, 2 jets coming behind us. Ready for the signature maneuver, the opposition pass. So you can see red, blue behind us, white towards us. Get a gap so we can fly through them. And roll. Now all 4 jets will form back now, ready for the finale break. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching 2001. It is midnight. So, the jet spin off on the eviction break. That's a forward go Delta break. And barrel really low there. There goes on. Good display there by Red Knight. So next up we have the P-51 Mustang display. Now all four jets perform back now. Back in formation, ready for break to land. So it looks like I'm doing a final flight past. Say thank you for watching. See red, white, blue smoke is on. So ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching for the last time tonight. It is the Red Knight. So next display is P-51 Mustang. Actually, if you look from your left, you see you're doing the spaghetti split. Nice spaghetti split there. And I believe we're in a bit early, to be fair, time early.
We're running early, yeah. But that's always a good sign.
Is it raining quick?
There's a bit of fog on the way. So it's foggy at around 7:05 for around 5 minutes.
Okay.
But it's misty now for 2 minutes.
Misty's it's fine. It's like a bit. You can see it still, but it's not bad. So now it's time to switch back to the next flight. It's P-51 Mustang. So you saw a P-51 Mustang play yesterday, but he's back yesterday too. Great to see P-51 Mustang again. Then also entry pass. Now you see Bruce now, banking aircraft. For today, Flight Lieutenant Bruce. Bruce is a great pilot, and he's a photographer for LS Arrows. So now if you look from around the side, ready for the knife pass. So you've got a knife aircraft, so you see it underneath the aircraft. Nicely photo there, if you get the opportunity there. This was the solo Chinook display. I love Chinook, it's my favourite helicopter. Last time I saw the display was 2017.
Yeah, Chinook's got a brand new livery on for this year as well, and so has the Typhoon.
Typhoon got as well? Ooh.
Typhoon has got a brand new livery, and it's not getting revealed until July.
Bruce coming now, ready for the stall loop. So he's going towards now. I'm about to pull up the vehicle and stall the aircraft, so we'll put engine off for this one now. Now he's stalling the aircraft, nicely done there. And coming back down and stall, nicely done there by Bruce. And then twist back to half Cuban 8. Bruce coming back now with a double roll, so we'll do roll twice. So I could put down loop, so we could pull a gear and loop the gear. So going back towards now, ladies and gentlemen. Put the gear down and pull up in the vertical. You see the aircraft nice slowly there with the air brake a bit. The gear make your plane a bit slow to help you land, get a nice landing and that. And twist back down. So as a gear loop. Now, Bruce coming from your left hand side now, ready for the double rolls. I've got double rolls, double loop, so it depends if you do flat or full. So it looks like it's full to me, so it's double loops. It looks like it's flat, so double rolls. So double rolls, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's going back now ready for the 4 points roll. So the knife edge, ups, down, knife edge, and level out. So that's a 4 points roll. So now here comes Bruce with the 4 points roll. Now Bruce comes from the left hand side now, ready for double loop. So about pull up vertical twice. As you can see in the standing at top MOC, we got a big man head there, protecting the skies, protecting the ground. Big shout out to Ed. Now, if you look from your left hand side, we're just ready for double loops. That's 1. And that's 2. Good work by Bruce there, handling the nice craft. This aircraft, P-4 Mustang. It was in World War aircraft in the US Air Force. Then as you can see in the UK's air shows, really nice sound from it. You can hear the whistle. The whistle makes the aircraft really nice sound with it. Now, Bruce got a gear down, ready for a gear pass. So Bruce goes showcasing your gear to everyone now. Where the gear come down, where the gear go up. So this is gear pass. Bruce coming from your left hand side now, ready for the roller coaster. I haven't seen this, it's brand new I believe. So this is roller coaster. Now, Bruce going to pull into -G for this one now. As we call it the inverted loop. So he's going upside down now. I'm going to pull up inverted down with the -G force. So G-force can get blackouts in G-force. G-force is really dangerous. You can pull up 10 G, like a top 5 Jesuit, including Typhoon, F-35 or F-22 Raptor. Or the Raphael, the French Raphael. Raphael and the Typhoon are brothers, or sisters we call it. Because they're building, as we call it, Eurofighters. Another fighting maneuver is called Dizzy over the crown. So you see, probably Bruce will be Dizzy for this one now. So do barrel rolls there, multiple barrels there. Jesus Christ, that's making Dizzy, oh bloody hell. Woo! Watching 2001, the P-4 Mustang. Display item, we have the Soul A10, the Warhog. That's back for this day, good to see the A10. Two great partners for me there. And see Bruce landing there. Okay. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll go pass the mic over to Minions now, so we're going to come into the A10 for you all. So Sam, over to you, thank you very much. Good night, yeah. Sam? I think you might be.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So your mic goes to you now. Thank you very much, Millions.
Thank you very much, Pritchard. Hello and good evening. I will be your commentator for the A10 demo team. And to start off with, the pilot will come in for their first manoeuvre this evening, which is vertical roll. So watch out for behind as our pilot for today, Jezza, pulls in, making our ears go a little bit buffed, but you can see him pulling out, getting ready for the first manoeuvre, which is vertical roll. And the aircraft the pilot is using today is the A10 Warthog, known for its famous cannon Burt. Anyway, getting ready for the first manoeuvre, vertical roll. The pilot easing up into the vertical and then rolling out flat as it passes over our heads. That the first manoeuvre this evening. Getting ready for the second manoeuvre, which is barrel roll into knife pass. So now the pilot will come in from the left hand side as the jet and the pilot get ready for barrel roll into knife pass. So here we have it, finishing off into the barrel roll, completing it with knife-like fashion pass, flying off into the right hand side distance. Now the pilot will get ready for the next manoeuvre, which is double mixer loops. It's from the right hand side. You can see the jet coming in. This is double mixer loops. Pulling up for the first loop and coming in for the ending. Finishing off it with another loop at the end. Very nice. And ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras out ready, as this is one of my favourite manoeuvres the A10 team is displaying this evening. This is half hearts. So the single pilot will ease up into the vertical and then pulls straight back and completes the half heart with the flares. Very nice from the pilot this evening, as it finishes off into the right hand side, getting ready for the next manoeuvre, which is the inverted pass. Talk about the jet we have today is the A10, I already said that, but it is a twin turbofan engine straight wing jet aircraft developed by the Fairchild Republic for the United States Air Force. So there we had it, the inverted pass. As you see, the jet has flipped on its below side so it can see the floor, the water below it. Finishing off to the left hand side, the team will now get ready for the next manoeuvre, which is low speed fly past. Jezza, which is our pilot today, will slow the jet as slow as it can go as it completes a fly over, finishing it off with a vertical lift. Very nice done there from Jezza, as he completes it off to the right and pulling from the right one more time, as this is as he shows off the aileron roll. Very nice there, as the pilot showed off the manoeuvrability of the A10 Warthog as it completes the aileron roll. So now get your earplugs ready, as the jet will do the weapons test. Very nice there, as you can hear the famous brrrt of the cannons there. Very noisy, I have to say. And now the team will come in for the next weapons test, which is the barrage missiles. I feel bad for those crabs down there. Anyway, moving on. Now the team will get ready for its third weapons test. This is bombs. Pilot will drop the bombs out of the bomb bay door, making a very loud noise and disrupting the fish down there. Very nicely done there from Jezza as he completes that off to the right hand side. Now the pilot will get ready for the 9th manoeuvre this evening, which is vertical climb. So if you look to the front, you may already see the jet peering in from the sea, and it will ease straight up for the vertical climb, finishing off with a nice touch by pulling back and rolling to the left. Very nicely done there from the pilot this evening, as it finishes off to the left hand side, getting ready for the 10th manoeuvre this evening, which is 4-point roll. So coming in from the left hand side for the penultimate manoeuvre this evening, this is 4-point roll. Very nicely done that, as it shows off the full manoeuvrability of the A-10. And for our final manoeuvre for the A-10 demo team, this will be overhead fly past. So get your cameras out ready. I hope you have enjoyed the A-10 demo team with their 2021 display set. As you can see, coming in from the right hand side, you can see the slight silhouette of the A-10 as it comes in for the final overhead fly past. And here we have it. This is the final overhead fly past, showing off the famous brrrt and the flares. So I hope. And next up this evening, I think it's NASA laser, if I'm correct.
It is, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to hand the mic over to Pritchard for Solar Naxar beam.
Thank you very much. Bear with me. I'm in the airport, but I'm going to get a lift. Do you want to give me a lift, please? So, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, look from the right hand side. Here comes Fatal with his NASA F-18 Hornets. He's inverted, so let's go inverted pass. Look from your left hand side with the 4 high G pull. Now, look from around side with the gear down, with the for the gear pass. Charlie, I got a bad news.
From me? Why, what's
Yes,
up?
I have to join now because we're next, yeah, so.
Right.
Do you want me to send you a commentary script or?
Do you really think I'm going to commentate this? Not a chance. Not happening, Pridge. Not happening.
If you watch it fail, sorry.
Ed's in the party. He can do it. Here's the laser pulling up. What can you say? It's just pulling up. That's about it, really. That's all you can say.
Yeah, we're doing that. That's sorry, Phil, if you're watching. Two-minute Charlie, 2-minute Ed.
Ed, who's that?
That's fatal.
Oh. Are the arrows up next?
I think so.
Bill better be on. I'm not commentating again.
Is the one back in that thing?
I got bells on. Oh, thank God, Bill, you've come to rescue me.
Good evening.
Hi.
Hello.
You're watching Fatal.
Evening.
Arrows are up in a minute.
Alright, can I have them both?
You can, yes. Let me just... Oh, wrong one.
How was it? And yeah.
It was good. I was right to commentate, so... Oh, I hope. It's all gone wrong here. There we go. Ooh. Bye. That was the laser. I think it's done. Like after my shambles of the commentary yesterday, I'll never do it again. This is the rings, not like the telephone. Oh, that Windows 7 startup. Look at that. Isn't that mint? Right, so Bilson's coming on his way. So when he's in, arrows go up. Oh, a bit of nostalgia there. That startup done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who are they racing on? Fatal. He's just done his favour. It's the arrows. And someone else then the reds. And then I can go to bed.
After the LS arrows for reds, I always fang it for reds.
Or are you in college tomorrow?
Is it just me or tonight it up flying by?
Just really want to wait for idiots.
We haven't had to wait for weather.
No, as well, we're trying to have got an inset day tomorrow. And it's my last week at school.
How long have you been live? 1 hour. You've been there for 1 hour. I've been there for 1 hour.
Should be in session in a moment.
What's the hold up? Do apologise for this wait, just have to entertain yourself.
Bill, can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Can you not? Right.
You're very quiet.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah.
My chair is on there.
Should be, yeah.
Oh, you should have seen yesterday. With Charlie's technical issues.
Because got rubbed off last year.
Let me just have a look.
Yeah. Yeah, might say.
Hey, time's out, Bill.
Oh wait, no. Oh, it is. It is on.
Go, now you're on.
There we go. On the ones and twos here.
1, 2, 1, 2. Everybody hear me?
Go.
Okay.
You're gonna be flying at night like last night.
Oh.
Who do you think you're playing at War Thunder coming in my stream and dropping a link? Let me just remove your link. Probably to your...
Right, the rolling. Bill. You're right.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Billy Wilson. I'm Saudi 8. I'm the commentator and supervisor for the Santa Saros in our 2021 display season. So tonight I'll be giving you some general information on the pilots, the team, and all of the manoeuvres that you will see in a few moments' time. So we'll be giving you our 7-ship performance of the Saudi Hawks. In a few moments' time, the aircraft are all lined up and waiting on the runway. But in the meantime, I'll give you some information on the background of the team. So we're based off of the Saudi Hawks, who are the Royal Saudi Air Force's official aerobatic team over in Saudi Arabia. They were created in 1998 at the King Abdulaziz Air Base by General Abdulaziz Hanadi, who is the Royal Saudi Air Force's Chief of Staff. They fly the BAE Systems Hawk T1 trainer aircraft, just like the Red Arrows, and there are tangible links between the Red Arrows and, of course, the Saudi Hawks, as ex-Red Arrows personnel have previously been involved in training the team. So the 7 aircraft are airborne now. They're just going to make their way around the docks area of Santos. Then they'll make their way over Strawberry and Pillbox Hill before reaching Vespucci Beach. So the aircraft are about 5 seconds out, 5 to 10 seconds out, and you may be able to see them just appearing behind you in the distance, the lights flashing arrows. Here they are, coming over in a 7-ship battle formation. They're about to pull to the vertical and change the formation into 10. Saudi won today. The team leader is Owen. Owen has led and run the team ever since its creation back in 2017. He runs the Elite Gentleman Car Club. But definitely a very good car community. Definitely go and check them out. Some great stuff. So now the 7 aircraft are just about to get the formation ready for the Helix. Aboard calls Saudi 6, sorry. As 6 and 7 roll around the smoke in the first maneuver, the Helix. Saudi's 2 and 3 is Fatal and Liam. Fatal used to fly for the Red Falcons and the Golden Eagles before rejoining us, and Liam is our newest member of the team. He currently also flies for the Golden Eagles and is the display pilot for the A10 demo team. So now, over on the right hand side, the aircraft are about to switch up the formation, and they're now coming in here for the first formation pass, the Falcon. And they're pulling the formation back around, and they're about to switch it up once again as they move into the Eagle. So yeah, they are coming back around to present the formation to you all. A much more in-depth look. It's the Eagle. So now the 7 aircraft are moving into another formation. They're checking for their reference points and moving into the next shape. They come back around over on the left hand side. Please get your cameras ready for the Archer. Saudi's 4 and 5 today is Ollie and Joanna. Ollie is currently Eagle 4 for the Golden Eagles, as well as the pilot for the Ellis Arrows. And Joanna is our team photographer, who's filling in for a while for our usual Saudi 5 Raptor. So we're now about to move into one of the first dynamic manoeuvres, one of the hardest, I'd say. And the aircrafts come back around over on the right hand side. They're in 7-ship diamond formation. They prepare for the diamond roll. Here they are, easing up and twisting the formation round in the diamond roll. The synchro pair 6 and 7 today are Pritch and Lethal. Pritch is one of the longest serving members of the team. He used to fly in positions 3, 5, 6, 8. And we were doing our Red Arrows inspired display just about a month ago now. And Lethal also flies for the Golden Eagles as their Synchro 2 in position 6. So now over on the left hand side, the aircraft have reverted back into battle formation as they're about to pull up to the vertical over here, crowd centre, and change the formation into the shield. So it's now time for our show dividing break. As Saudis 1 to 5 are going to pull to the vertical and split away from each other, while 6 and 7 stay low and pull up to a 45-degree angle to form the famous emblem of Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, the logo split. So now we're in the second half of the display, and we're about to turn the display up notch as we are now about to perform all our fast-paced, high-speed manoeuvres. So now in from the left and the right, Saudis 2, 3, 6 and 7 are about to pass at a closing speed of around 400 knots and pass each other at 100 feet apart in the avalanche. Keep your eyes fixated on the synchro smoke as they come back around for the dragon to slingshot. So now coming in from the left hand side, Saudis 4 and 5 are about to roll around 6 and 7 in the corkscrew. Now in from the right hand side, Saudis 4 and 5, no, Saudis 5 is about to roll around Saudis 1 to 3 in the flag roll. Now Saudi 6 and 7 are put into the vertical and they're about to split apart from each other to create a beautiful heart. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to dedicate this heart to all you lovely people watching here live at Vespucci Beach and live on the LS Irish YouTube channel and of course the LS Crew YouTube channel. Your support for the team is much appreciated. Now in at crowd centre, Saudi 1 is about to roll around Saudis 4 and 5 in the knot break. Now from the left and the right, time for the opposition wave. Now coming in from the left hand side, Saudis 1 to 5 are about to pull up to the vertical and twist the formation before splitting apart in the tent. There's the synchro pair with the mirror. And apologies, it's the ring. They're heavily inspired off of the Red Arrow's carousel. Now, and from the left-hand side, Saudis 1 to 5 are about to perform consecutive pairs of tight rolls. Inside to the outside of battle, changing smoke colour as they go. This is the rollbacks. Now it's time for the synchro pair's final opposition manoeuvre. And from the left and the right, it's time for the mirror. And now coming in from the left, it's Saudi 7, and he's about to fly that straight down the middle of Saudi's 1 to 5 in the goose. Now it's time for our show finale. Saudi 6 and 7 are forming back up with the other 5 aircraft for our finale break out at Crowd Centre. So here they come, all 7 aircraft with their smoke on, about to perform the bomb burst. So now there you can see Saudi 1 has his smoke on, signalling the other 6 aircraft to form up on him for our finale fly past, where we will say goodbye to the crowd, ending our display. Now coming in from the left hand side for the last time, you have been watching the Los Santos Arrows. If you like what you've seen tonight, make sure you go and follow us on Instagram at Los Santos Arrows 1 to keep up to date with events the team are participating in. But apart from that, I've been Bill Saudi 8. That's all from me. Thank you very much, and good night.
Who's the commentator for this next team? Whatever they're called. No Speedy.
Yo.
Oh, who's the commentator for this?
I think it millions, I don't know. He only come on for the commentator and going off. Wow, that was nice. So up next everyone is the Red Zarros. We're on time tonight.
Don't know.
So... wow. I'm gonna mute my mic and then so the Red Zarros thing it's gonna be visit your Rex at 8 PM thing at bedtime. So I'm gonna mute my mic and hand it over to you.
Don't want you handing it to me for I don't even know what's going on. Hi.
Hello. How was that?
That's good.
Thank you. Apparently, Pritch said that synchro was good, apparently. Anyway. Next up, the Red Zarros. I'm going to commentate for the Red Zarros this evening.
Hello.
Hi.
With the 2021 display, so.
Hello.
Hello, Pritch. God, it's a bit foggy. Are we holding for fog?
Yeah.
Alright. God, just managed to finish that in time then, didn't we? Jelly's giving me a lift.
More now. No, it's good to play that, man. am I commentating you for the rest of
So
No,
only synchro
I'll do
team
it.
tonight due to technical issues. Zars.
Gotcha.
So if you get the Reds, are the Reds all in? No,
Pritch.
Pritch, start inviting the Reds in.
Yeah.
I'll do the Red Arrows display.
Okay, dokie. Right.
I got their list, so.
Okay, dokie. I'll invite the Reds and, if I can.
Alright.
Or well, I'll try renting from here. Exotic Jets. That's J. Post Ghost. And they'll write the rest of it. I back me now and piss.
Hold on a minute.
So, why don't you do the Reds thing for Xarels? If it only synchro.
What do you mean?
If it only got synchro, I might as well do the Reds thing, do them.
Why? They're already ready on the runway and the Reds aren't even in the session.
Oh.
Unless desired time was now, so.
It cleared up a lot now.
They're holding for fog, that'll take off as soon as fog clears.
Tell them to start rolling. They haven't already.
Alright, I'll message him now.
Jump.
Good to go. Let me message. Okay, hello and good evening. My name's Lethal Minions and I'll be your commentator once again for this Airshow and for the Red Arrows. And they have now taken off, getting ready for the first manoeuvre this evening, which is an overhead pass, so get ready for that. And today we have our asynchro team this evening, as their third pilot have some technical difficulties. So for our leader today we have White Tigers, and for our pilot 2 we have Lewis. And as they go over the Maze Bank arena, they will coordinate themselves accordingly to prepare for the first manoeuvre. So ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras out ready, as you may already hear the jets. I know I can. This is overhead pass. So look to the sky, you can see the red and cyan smoke showing off there. Red and cyan jets as well. Very nice as they complete off to the distance, pulling up to finish that move off. Very nicely done there as they finish that loop there. Next up for the next manoeuvre it will be synchro pass. Beautiful day today. Whilst we watch the Red Arrows display, make sure to get your suntan lotion on, as we may get some sunburns arising. So ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras up ready to the front of the display. You can already see the smoke on. I know I can. This is the synchro pass. Coming in from the left and completing to the right, the sync pair will get ready for the next move, which is a formation manoeuvre, which will be line of stern pass. The two jets will move and get into a new formation where Red 2 will fly just below and behind Red 1. So keep your eyes peeled to the right hand side by the pier. You may already see them coming in, or maybe see their silhouette. I can only just see the silhouette, and the smoke comes on as they get into line of stern formation, switching smoke colours as they move along the display. Very nicely done there with the two smoke changes. Very synchronised, as you can see there. And for our next manoeuvre, which is number 4, the team will get ready for mirror pass. So keep your eyes peeled for the left hand side by the airport. You may already see the smoke on as they pass in a mirror-like fashion with number 1 inverted over number 2. Very nice there as they keep an even gap, finishing off to the right hand side of the display whilst they get ready for the 5th manoeuvre this evening, which is known as a crowd favourite. Next up will be Tornado. So ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes out for the right hand side of the display. Mirror, you see the smoke on, and now red 1 will be rolling round, red 2 smoke. Very nicely done that as they keep the right bank finishing off towards the airport. Very nicely done there from the 2 jets and the 2 pilots. So the next manoeuvre we have today will be synchro brake. This manoeuvre will split the synchro pair off to the synchro points so they are able to start the synchro routine. So look out for the front, as you can see the smoke comes on. The 2 jets will align themselves accordingly, breaking the formation, doing the roll beforehand. This is the synchro brake. Very nicely done there from the synchro pair as they break off to the synchro points, getting ready for the next manoeuvre, which is synchro knife edge pass. Now the synchro pair will turn the smoke on, completing a half Cuban 8. Getting ready for the next move. This is knife edge pass. So the 2 jets will meet together, splitting the jets apart, as you can see there, and reversing back to normal, finishing off with that move. Now the 2 jets will finish off into the synchro positions as they get ready for the next manoeuvre, which is synchro loop. And there we have it, starting the loop and then finishing at the top of the loop, and then once again meeting at the bottom, very close to the water there. Very nicely done and very skilled synchro coordination there. Now they'll get ready for the next manoeuvre at the synchro points. This is one of my favourite manoeuvres. This is carousel. And there we have it. They stop the first meeting of the synchro pair, and there's the second, and finishing off the third meet where they'll finish off this synchro move. And there's the carousel. I hope you got a few pictures of that, as it is one of my favourite moves. And now the synchro pair will get ready for the next manoeuvre. This is vice versa. And if you look to your left, you'll see one of the synchro pair is flipped, and when they pass they'll change around, so the synchro 2 is flipped and the synchro 1 is back to normal, fishing off to the left and right. And the next move we have this evening is known as frostbite. I was getting laggy here. Jesus. And there we have, they both flip as soon as they meet. Very nicely done there from the synchro pair as they get ready for the next synchro manoeuvre, which is opposition barrel rolls. As soon as they meet, they'll pull up and spin the jet, performing a barrel roll. It's very synchronized there with the synchro pair as they finish off that manoeuvre, getting ready for the next manoeuvre, which is known as chain. Let's get your cameras out ready as they will produce a move rolling consecutively and synchronized, which was chain. Next up, we have Boomerang. Boomerang is definitely one of the crowd favourites moves, as it shows the pure manoeuvrability of the Synchro Jets and the Synchro Pair. So we have to start off Boomerang. The two jets will do a barrel roll after meeting, and there we have it. And at the end they'll pull straight up with keeping the smoke on, producing a half Cuban 8, and after they meet one more time they will flip the jets to produce an aileron 1. Very nice done there. Now the Synchro Pair will meet back up for another time for maneuver 15, which is hearts. So the red one, leader today, Dylan, will put the gears down as the Synchro 2 pair will join back up, getting ready for the hearts. So they will ease up, and they will turn the smoke on and pull consecutively and evenly to produce a heart. Very nicely done there from the Synchro Pair as they get ready for the next manoeuvre, which is shield. Now if you look to your left and right once again, you'll see this have the shield. As soon as they meet, they'll pull straight up into the vertical, forming a U-shape pattern. Now our Synchro Pair will meet back out to sea for the next manoeuvre this evening. This is X-Brake. So look forwards, you'll see the smoke comes on, peering over the left yacht as they brake. And there we have it, the 2021 Red Arrows. They finished the X-Brake